Hello, I'm Michelle Jorgensen with Mount Mahogany Steak Self-Reliance and Emergency Preparedness. Today I want to talk to you about purifying water. We talked in an earlier video that there are two steps that any found water needs to be going through. It needs to be filtered, first of all, which is to remove the large stuff, the dirt, the rocks, the sticks, the leaves, those kinds of things. The second step is it needs to be purified, which removes the contaminants, the things that will make you sick. So today we're going to talk about some purification items you can store in order to be able to do that purifying. So the first thing is some purification tablets. These are small, so they work great to be able to put into a 72-hour kit, something of that sort, to be able to take and purify the water when you're on the go. However, because they're small, they don't work well for purifying a lot of water that you're going to be using for drinking, for cooking, for things in your home. So this is something for 72-hour kit, but this is not for home use. Now, a lot of people think that they should store Clorox or some sort of thing like that to be able to purify their water, but what you don't know is that Clorox actually has a very short half-life or shelf life. And about 6 months from now, that Clorox doesn't have nearly the concentration or the strength that it did when you first bought it. So what you're going to store are items that you can make your own Clorox, in essence. What this is called pool shock. This is a pound of pool shock. And this pound of pool shock can treat about 1,000 gallons of water. Now, that's an amazing thing. So if you store this one little packet of material, you're gonna be able to purify 1,000 gallons of water. This is the active ingredient, and it is calcium hypochlorite. And what I want you to look for is it needs to be at least 65% calcium hypochlorite, and the rest of the ingredients need to be just inert ingredients. Sometimes they'll put things in here like blue dye that makes the color of the pool, blue. We don't want any of those sorts of things in here. So this one's actually 68%. I would like it even higher if you can find it, but that's the minimum, is 65% of the calcium hypochlorite. This one is a great one because this one's going to be able to treat about 100,000 gallons of water, a lot of things. This is also a 68% calcium hypochlorite. That's what you want to look for. The way this works is you're going to use a heaping teaspoon of this in 2 gallons of water. So again, a heaping teaspoon of the pool shock in 2 gallons of water. You're going to mix that up, and you're going to want to put that in a container that you can keep it in and you can cap off, because what you've now done is made 2 gallons of Clorox that you can use to purify other water. So you're not using this teaspoon to purify the water, you're using this teaspoon to make your Clorox. So you want to, again, make it in a container that you can put a cap on, because you're going to want to keep that and continue to use it. You then use a cup of that Clorox material you've just made, and you put that in 6 gallons of water. So 1 teaspoon is going to make many more than those 6 gallons of water, because you're just taking a cup of that initial solution you've made to put into 6 gallons of water. That's why this 1 pound is going to be able to purify 1,000 gallons of water. This is what you want to store right here, is pool shock, because you're going to be able to purify so many gallons of water, and it will continue to have the strength that you need for many, many years, whereas Clorox will not.